I am not a daughter of Eve, but a daughter of the tree, the garden of Eden, the light of bright, the house of Ra that shines in the moonlight. Lest I be mistaken as somebody else, I am that one that suffered greatly at family and friends, and next at the military side, friendly but torturous to their amusement. Thus I had before, and I worked for. I come forth as a simple person, simple in ways and mean, 'cause my heart is pure, my hands is clean, and my mind is my mind on the most high and higher means. Therefore, darling, I suffer not on their inferences, their circumstances, and their paper predicament. That's how they prove their self-worth and what's worthier to them. For, darling, their reputation is that at best. What's an O, what's an A, and what is an A+, but dust, if you do not love, and you cannot trust. And those that you trust, you make them dirt, and you make them the scourge of the earth. But we have had that in the past. We have had the most ancient history book giving all its analogies and all its figurative meanings of what is being scourged and people that have been scourged, and how we adapt and how we inherit and how we are renewed. Therefore, you may never see it on a wide scale, but what is promised is promised. Because when they make decisions to destroy, they think they're destroying on a greater premise. But life is precious. Who determine who should be destroyed and who should be stayed, who should live, and for what philosophy? And what philosophy is a mainstay that we should all absorb and live? Wasn't it not by different cultures? Wasn't it not by different developments that we adapt, we protected, and we became better than? Then when henceforth came this torture, this belligerence of things to come, this amorous muscle of illegal biding, lies forbiding with smiling, and how much innocent children suffered on both sides. Those that couldn't hug their ma and pa at night, and those that died in fright. And for who and what wishes? For liberty did she stand? Did she say that here and there and everywhere the world was her promised land? Does she not stand in New Amsterdam, where then we should be protected by her constitutional plan? Then how then, darling, do we become such ogres to our words that at our own brother and sisters, irregardless of color, we suffer and we verbose and boast and post such things unforeseen we do not consider, because it does not reach us until a greater disaster is seen, and when it visits us in our homes as sickness, in our children or in ourselves, we do not see the mistake until the rendering of everything and into dark of newness itself, because then we understand the evil and the mistake we did to others and destroy their family, their peace, their livelihood, and their friends. This is MEZA Grand Duchess Rasmus Koning. Take it for what it is. And if you do not understand, feel free to email me, tomlinkent@hotmail.com or tomlinkent@hotmail.com@gmail.com, because there are bastard attitude and belligerence. You say your neighbor is the axis of evil, but then The one finger you point is a four at you. And who are you? The slave, the demon, or the devil? Well, no WMMDs was found where they were looking for. And now we're back on Turkey's back. And not Turkey, my apologies, Syria's back. Syria has no WMMD either. We all know that Turkey fought the Kurds, hated the Kurds, killed the poor little innocent people, blamed it on Iraq, labeled those weapons with Iraqi writings and Iraqi ammunition. So surprised were the Iraqis, and they blamed it on Chemical Ali. That's what the Turks did. Did the same thing in Syria. Only thing now, Syrians have no chemical weapons. They've been living peacefully. But it's Kurdistan that Turkey needs to vilify itself with. And from tip to toe, I know this source. From tip to toe, it was Turkey who was the one that was provoking all this turmoil. And what do we Americans do? We find Al-Qaeda as our scapegoat. Good, they may be guilty. I do not know. We blame it on Al-Qaeda. They had nothing to do in Iraq till after our invasion. We're doing the same thing in Syria. Nothing to do in Syria. And here we are again. Here we are again. And what will be the redemption of these innocent that died? And for the evil that we are perpetrating and supporting on peace, on people that desire peace. This is MEZA Grand Duchess Rasmus Koenig, aka Ryan Tomlinson. Be well and sleep well, Americans. Resurrect liberty in her white gown. She stands in New Amsterdam, not in Afghanistan. Have a good evening.